Welcome guys. I've seen quite a few people get stuck on these rooftop missions, so I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to get to the top of each one of these. So the main thing you're going to need to do is use this teleporter. Just so you know, we're going to be starting on this one and then work our way from left to right. And basically, anytime you see blue, you're going to want to shoot it, obviously. And the one thing that you need to remember is you can change the elevation to look for ways to jump up and down. So this will just get you into this little room just to collect a few things, but it's not necessary for actually getting to the rooftop, but I thought I'd show you anyway. Okay, so we need to destroy this stuff that's in here. One thing that you really need to do when you can't go through a door is to look on the other side of the door to see what it is that's blocking it. It's either going to be this blue stuff which you destroy with the resonator darts. There's going to be a lock on the door which you can view at some other from some other room. Basically, usually you have to get cover behind something and then hold W when you're aiming to be able to lean so you can see the padlocks, or there's going to be just some scenery behind it, in which case you can't go through the doors if there's scenery behind. Okay, so this is just going to have an item behind. So this is one of the places where you can see. If you can see a shield where you can hide, then you nearly always need to use that when you're inside a building. So you hold W and you'll lean forward. Always check to see the room above to see if there's anything that you can blow up to go upwards, basically. So I could go back down, collect the stuff that's in here, but at the moment all we're doing is just advancing the story, getting to the rooftop. So that's how you get to the rooftop on the first one. Okay, we're at this one now. So we can see a padlock on this door. We can see that we can blow this up. Now, because there's a car in here, we can actually use the car to blow it up, so we don't need to waste a grenade. This is just to get some scrap and this collectible. Okay, we can see we've got another padlock here, and we've got some blue over here. Now we've got a hole in the floor here, so sometimes you can look through the holes to be able to hit things, so always bear that in mind. We've got some floor that we need to destroy there, so if we can get inside this room, we need to blow this canister up and then we can get through the floor there. So most likely we're going to need to teleport over here so we can see the blue in this room. You can see it from about here. You can actually get in cover here and that would probably give you a better shot, but don't think we're going to need that. Oh, sorry, I just thought we need to destroy this padlock before we can get in there. But we can see there's a hole in the floor over here. So if we run into this room, then we can see we can get up through the hole here. The padlock is just to get back outside again, so we don't need to mess around with that. And that's how you get to the roof on this one. Okay, so we're on to this location now. There's two different ways in. You can either go through here or just round the side. I always start on the lowest possible place that you can get in, because you can miss things if you start on a higher floor. Okay, let's have a look. So we can teleport up here. Looks like that's what we're going to need to do. Everything in there is just collectibles. Okay, so there's furniture behind that, so can't get through that door. And we've got the blue here and a hole in the floor here. So we're going to want to go back downstairs again, aim through that hole in the floor and hit that blue. Right, so we can see a padlock on this door here. So we're going to need to lean through here, hold W to lean. now get through here. And then there's a hole in the floor here, which we can go up. And that's how you get to the roof on this one. Okay, we're in this area next. So we can see blue over there. And we can see the hole in the top here that we're going to have to get over to. So we're going to need to get a line of sight on this blue, teleport over here, and then go into this room and teleport over to the top. So you're going to want to get in this cover here, and that way you can see the blue. So this one's a nice and easy one. Okay, we're at this location next. We can see a bit of blue outside here, so let's take this out. And we can also see a bit of blue up there as well, so let's take that out too. You always have to change the floor up to be able to throw teleporters and grenades and the hologram onto different floors. So there's a chance we might need to do some more stuff down here to be able to get further up, but let's just teleport up just to see what's going on up there. Okay, so we've got a lock here that we're going to need to destroy. To be able to do that, we're going to need to lean through here. To be able to get to that, we're going to need to go down into here and throw a teleporter up. Actually just change to Dylan, seeing as he hasn't come up. Okay, so look up. Throw the teleporter up there. Get into this bit of cover, hold W when aiming to lean forward. Somehow I managed to miss the lock. Okay. And we're going to have to jump back down again. then from here we can make it to the roof. And here is the final location. So we can see that we can jump up here. We can also go through the bottom here and into the garage here. So we can see we've got some blue upstairs that we need to hit, but we can't hit it from this location, I don't think. So we're gonna have to come outside, throw the teleporter up. Then in this room there's a little hole here, so you should be able to see the blue through the hole. If we get into this bit of cover here, that's most likely the spot. That's going to open this hole here. And that's how you get to the roof on this one. Well, I hope that's been helpful. Cheers for watching, take care, and I shall see you soon.